Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. As you can see, we've got a different brand name. We're now Coffin's Kingdom TCG. So we decided to change the name mainly because it just felt a bit more catchy. So the reason we called it Coffin was, well, Lewis's favourite Pokemon is Coffin, even though he's not here. So this is going to be like a let's get back to the channel kind of business. So we've been pretty sporadic. We've not been on for a long time through many reasons. So Lewis has gone to uni, so that's one big reason. Another reason is my computer is crap, so hopefully this works and I'm not all like And then the third reason is I've just been, as you can tell by the way I talk and the way I breathe, as you probably noticed before, I get a lot of breathing issues and I've been quite poorly the last year. I haven't really told anyone or anything, but I'm waiting for an operation. Up here I have lots of nasal polyps and they're really affecting my breathing and my smell and my hearing and my taste, and I get headaches every day and it's just hell. So getting closer to the operation, so hopefully I'll feel better in myself and I won't be all like as if you know me, you'll know I sound like Darth Vader. So because I can't breathe from my nose, so it's like I have to mouth breathe, so I'm literally one of those people. So yeah, get all that out of the way. So now I'm back with just a quick podcast because I just wanted to get back into it, and then there's I'm a coffee. So the topic of today is scalpy bastards, right? Excuse the language, but that's what they are, right? And the problem in the TCG at the moment of why we have scalpers and can we stop it? Can we not stop it? Are we enabling it? Is it our fault that people are scalping? Which sounds really silly, but you'll see my logic soon with what I'll show you. And yeah, so this week, what was it, 2 days ago, yesterday, day before, I can't remember, the Team Rocket set, the Destin's rival, went live on the Pokemon Center and basically blew up the internet. You know, people were waiting 3-4 hours in the queue and yeah, didn't get shit. So didn't get anything because scalpers got it, bots got it, whatever this Cybertronic world is. I don't really know how bots work, so I'm not very tech savvy. But I assume people load up a bot site and they have multiple accounts because it's one per item. And then it's just the bot just goes in and goes done. Right? And then they end up with 50,000 different accounts under one person. I don't know. Right? But if you know, you know. That's cool, right? So, and then everything sold out really quickly. You had the problem of people when they got stuff all the way into their basket and it wouldn't process, right? You got people had stuff processed and then were told that it wasn't processed. There's been people who've had their orders cancelled for some reason. There's all this crap which Pokemon need to sort out, or whoever it is, the company that deals with the sales needs to sort out, because it's just a joke. This is dumb. This is a hobby we all enjoy and it's starting to take the piss, man. It's I'm not paying £1 million for an ETB, right? I think they're 50 quid. 50 quid's good, right? I'm not paying 150. That's dumb. I should get free for that, right? So I'm one of these people who I won't buy off scalpers, because I think if you're buying from a scalper, you're creating a scalper. So next time they're going to be oh, Simon's a good customer, so let's go and buy 700 ETBs and he'll just double my money on every single one. No. Kiss my butt. I'm not doing that, right? That's so stupid, right? So I say enough ranting, but I'm just going to rant some more. But I'm just going to go onto the website here. I just want to double check that it's actually working, okay? So onto the website. So we're on eBay, right? So a bit of eBay. Just double check that this is actually computing. Yeah, so it is, right? So look at all these sold. These are sold, right? I'm going to ignore the booster boxes because people seem to be a bit more obsessed with these. They're oh, it's a Pokemon Center ETB and I get the special promo. No one cares, right? £271. Why? right? You have literally, if you bought this, right, it's your fault that we have scalpers because you've created this, right? I don't know how much the ETBs are. Like the Pokemon Center ones are like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 quid or whatever they are. You just like triple, quadrupled his money, right? So next time he's going to do it again for the next set. And then so on and so forth, right? Even this one, 146 like best offer, so you probably paid like over 100 quid for it. It's your fault, right? 386. You're an idiot. Why are you doing this? Like, why, right? Pokemon Center, yeah, whatever. Who cares, right? Don't do it. Just stop, right? 260, like 120, right? These are just like, and then you got these ones now, which people have to do. These are like the A4 prints. So this is just a picture, right? And someone paid 291 quid for it, right? So there's two reasons for this, right? First of all, you're either an idiot and you're not reading the description. Second of all, this is to stop all the bots, right? Because the bots go on eBay, they buy everything really quickly, you know, buy, right? This is to stop bots, right? So if you ever see like a A4 print or a reader description, read it and it will tell you, do not purchase this item. We're trying to stop scalpers, right? But the problem is, if you purchase this item, you're creating another scalper. So there's literally no point for these posts to exist. People are just dumb, right? So now, 300 quid, 294 quid. You know, the list goes on, right? This is just stupid, right? This is a pre-order read description. So this is another one. So this is like 78 quid, right? And this is probably, let's have a look. Let's see if this one's a bot. Told you my computer's slow, so please bear with me. Like, this is just like, bleh. So this listing sold, come on, 10 years later on there. So, right, so let's go to the description. Right, attention all humans, this is not for you. To bots and scalpers, you will be receiving an amazing printout of this, you know, amazing picture. Be sure to act fast and buy now. We truly love our bots and scalpers here, so blah, 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 blah. No cancellations or refunds. Well, guess what? If the bot or the person buys this and they get delivered a piece of paper, they can just claim it back. Like, this no cancellation refund thing doesn't work, right? So stop doing it. It's stupid. Stop being an idiot, right? It's not even funny, right? Again, sorry for ranting, but stop creating the problem that you're trying to stop, right? Look, 300 quid. Why? Like, what are you doing? Like, 50 quid for a triple booster. What? Like, these should be like 15 quid, right? Oh, excuse me. So this is what I mean. So all of this, right, is just kind of idiotic, right? So absolutely stupid. So the same thing happened with the EV set, the prismatic evolutions or whatever it's called, right? So everyone was crazy for prismatic. Oh my god, it's like hey, there's Grogu, what's up? There's Grogu, one of my boys. So prismatic evolutions, oh my god, it's the greatest set of all time. Oh my god, we need to buy this, we need to pre-order, we need to buy like 8,000 ETBs, no you don't, right? You don't. Right, I never pre-ordered anything, right? A, because I can't be asked to sit in a queue for 7 hours. I'm not buying off a scalping twat. I'm just not doing it, right? So, easy solution is just be patient and chill out, right? So the local shop for us, which is Toys and Games of Worcester, right? He gets prismatic stuff like quite often. Like, and he'll just drop like a post on his Facebook and be like, we have X amount of stock in today, come and get it, it's one per person, etc., right? So you go down, you get it. If you don't go down quick enough, you miss out. Whoopity-doo, right? Guess what? He'll have some more next week. So I haven't pre-ordered anything, and I've got, well, I went to Toys and Games and I got the poster collection. I got 2 of those. Just popped in, got one. Cool, happy days, right? And he does limit them, which is really good. And then I got a booster bundle at retail. Didn't pre-order it, just waited till the shop had them and got one, right? Be patient. I'm not going to go and buy a booster bundle for like 50 quid, right? Because I can't be asked to wait. Like, why would you do that? Stop it, right? You're creating these bad people, right? They did it over COVID. COVID was insane. Remember when like Evolution's Charizards were like 1,000 quid? Because everyone's like, oh my god, I need a Charizard. They don't. Just wait, right? Just wait. Right? Wait, and it will drop. If you're not buying this crap, they're going to be stuck with loads of stock, and then they're going to want to shift it really quickly, and then it's going to drop back down again. It did after COVID. Right? Everyone went nuts, and they were paying like 8 million quid for Pokemon that aren't really worth 8 million quid, right? Just don't. And then stock went back to normal, prices went back to normal, because the scalping people were just like, well, there's no point, because I bought like 7 cases, and guess what, I still got 7 cases, because people aren't buying it at stupid inflated prices anymore. Well, yeah, obviously. You know, why would you do that? Like, you know, Surgeon Sparks was the same. Oh my god, we need to pull an Eevee. You know, let's like pay 400 quid for a booster box. Well, why don't you just buy the Eevee? Not the Eevee, the fat Pikachu thing, right? Why not just buy the Pikachu? Buy the Pikachu, right? And then the other thing is, right, everyone's like, oh my god, it's like short printed, it's this, it's... No, it's not, right? So the Prismatic Evolutions, everyone was freaking out because it's like a side set, it's short printed, it's impossible to get hold of, right? Do me a favour, right? Go on eBay and look up, you know, the Umbreon, the really expensive one, right? Look how many PSA 10s are on eBay. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. Right? It's not rare. It's not rare. They print millions in these boxes, right? Millions and millions and millions of them. Loads, right? I don't know the exact numbers. I don't know how to look them up. I don't care, right? Millions, right? This is not Wizards of the Coast base set. The same thing isn't going to happen, right? Right? Stop doing it. You're ruining it for everybody, right? Scalpers are ruining it, and people who pay scalpers are ruining it, right? If you're a collector at the moment, you're screwed, right? If you're a player like myself, and I'm kind of a collector too, you're screwed, right? Because you want to buy like playable cards, but you can't get hold of them. Or people are like, oh, stuff's really expensive, so I'm going to put this Pokeball on eBay for 50 quid, because some twat will buy it. No. Well, yeah, they do. That's the whole point. Stop, right? Just stop, right? It's not good, and we need to stop this as a community, and we need to just be like, let's be patient, right? If you don't get it on release day, no one cares, right? Right? So if you go to your shop next week, or this week actually, on Friday, and all of the Journey Together stuff is sold out, right? Don't have a heart attack. Don't go on eBay and spend 8 grand on a booster box, right? Because guess what? The shop will have stock in next week. It's fine, right? Go into your local shop and just say, dude, right? When you get your stock in, right? Can you save me a box? And a lot of shops will do this. They'll do like a pre-order system where you can go into the shop and you'd be like, can I pre-order a box? Do it. That's what we do here in Worcester, and he seems to do quite well with it, right? Go on the website, order a box, right? Wait for the drop, order a box, right? And if you miss out, right, wait for the next one, order a box, right? Go into the shop, order a box, right? Go and buy something else, right? You don't need to buy these stupid eBay purchases of like, right, so how much is a Journey Together box? Extravagandas. Right, so Journey Together's a new set, which means that they probably printed like 8,000 boxes, you know, per second. Not in total, because that would be insane, right? So Journey Together booster box. I'm looking up at booster boxes because ETBs are just like dumb. Oh look, so £200. Booster boxes are not 200 quid, right? 200 quid. 277 quid. Oh, 300 quid for a box and an ETB. You're an idiot, right? 40 quid for a booster bundle. They're 25 quid in the shops and they're not hard to get. Right, they're really not. Like, you might think they are because you can't be bothered to go out and look. Go. It's not hard, right? 150, I think they're about 140, 150, so average. But look, these prices are nuts, right? So what's going to happen with stuff like this is this will start becoming the retail price of normality. You know, I remember when boxes were like 90 quid. Then it went up to 110, 20, and then the last few years they've just gone dumb, right? Look at this, look. 111 for 12. They literally save $5. So that should be 60. So that's double the price, and some idiot bought it. Why? That's just stop, right? Just cease, right? Cease. Quit it. So, right? Let's stop doing this. Let's all stick together and let's eradicate these scalpers once and for all, right? And if you truly hate them, right, stop buying their products. Support your local shops, right? Because if you support them, they get bigger allocation. So support your local retailer, be it whatever it is, right? And I know some people can't get out, some people have to use the internet. That's fine, right? But you can also support local shops and individual shops by searching online. That's fine. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm not the answer. I'm just telling you of my individual experiences. I have a massive collection of Pokemon cards, right? And I never pay over the price. And if I miss out, I miss out and I just get it later. It's not hard. Right? You just got to be patient, right? And if you're going to cry at me and say, oh, but my kids want it. Well, your kids need to learn how to be patient as well, okay? Right? If my kid, he's 19 now, but if he was a kid and he's like, Simon, could you get me a booster box? And it was sold out, I'll be like, no, wait. I used to wait when I was a kid. I used to wait till Christmas. Why can't kids wait? Make them wait. Teach them what it's like to want something for once instead of just buying them frigging everything. Right? Yeah, exactly. That's a whole different subject. But on that note, right, let's just get rid of the scalpers. Let's give them no reason to do it, right? Let's keep them so they just have all the stock and nothing else, right? So they can't sell it. It becomes pointless, right? Let's do that. And on that note, I'm going because I've been ranting for 17 minutes and I'm just getting back into these videos and hopefully I don't get too much hate. And yeah, I will see you soon and goodbye.